Hey guys, what's going on? This is Jeff Lenney. I'm here to show you guys my video review of the Zaarkly Elite Roundtable Mastermind. I'm just hanging out in my home office, enjoying an adult beverage. A little Jameson on the rocks here. Quite tasty. I recommend it if you're into whiskey or manly stuff. Anyway, having said that, guys, I have to apologize for my webcam. If you look at this, I don't know, for some reason my webcam with Camtasia is kind of working all wonky. It's splitting me in half. So I'm not able to get myself fully centered, which is really weird. So I felt weird doing a video without having myself on camera, as I like showing you guys I'm a real person. I find I'm able to kind of connect better that way, instead of just being a mysterious, awesome voice. I like to show you guys my actual reactions. I'm very animated when I talk, and when I get excited about something, you can genuinely see it in my face, as well as hear it in my voice. So having said that, I'm kind of a little bit right now, so if I talk a bit on the fast side, I do apologize, so bear with me here. So anyways, folks, the Zaarkly Elite Mastermind, or Zaarkly Elite Roundtable Mastermind, that is a hell of a name, but you know what, guys, I've got to say, this is a fantastic program so far, and I am beyond blown away by what I am learning in it. So first of all, you get access to the mentor program. Now the mentor program, keep in mind, guys, the main course, runs over a 6 or 9 weeks live training. So you're going to get that stuff live. You're going to be live webinars where you're watching them teach and do this stuff live. And there's also, I believe, separate live training webinars where you're able to go in there and ask all of your questions, get your questions answered, etc., etc. So this part of the members area, because right now when I'm filming this, it's March 5th. So it's a bit early. It's about a week before the product launched. So you find there's really nothing here yet to go through. There's some stuff, but there's not a whole lot yet. But guys, if you check out the other stuff you have on here, you got some amazing things here. Manny's workshop, you get access to this immediately. And again, I've not gone through everything yet, but this is amazing, freaking fantastic stuff. Now Manny, and I'm probably not saying his name right, but Manny is a Shopify and Facebook ads expert, and he's coached many people into their $100,000 per month plus Shopify stores. And if we go into the training here, this is pretty much everything you could want to know about Shopify, and then some. And look at this. This is the first module, by the way. There are 7 individual lessons that goes into everything you could want here. And the one thing I like, guys, is these videos that are 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 14 minutes. So you might have a couple of hours still per module here, but it's not going to take 25 hours to complete one module. You're able to kind of go through this and pace yourself and do everything in small bursts instead of all at once. So you got the drop shipping model, you got Amazon product research, you got AliExpress product research. So of course Amazon is where you're going to be doing a lot of your research here. And again, you got multiple videos, 7 lessons, 7-minute video here, 14 minutes, 8 minutes, for example. Let me back up again here. Let me back that thing up. Sorry. You got AliExpress, acquiring supply, price point, wildcard tactic. And this is actually pretty cool. I don't want to give it away, but this one actually kind of caught me off guard. I mean, I don't want to go into this one too much and give stuff away, but it's actually pretty amazing. So you got Mandy's stuff there. You got the Shopify competition and research stuff, which is pretty freaking fantastic. And I've gone through a lot of this. Not all of it yet, though, but you got the welcome lesson. You got the lesson 1. It shows you how to copy the most successful drop shipping stores. And what this does, you see, this shows you how to, if you look at the lessons on the right side right here, this goes into things like how to find products that generate $1,000 per day. And if you think about that, that might seem kind of ridiculous, but it's really not. There are so many products out there that people are buying, whether they're iPhone, I can't really show you my iPhone watch stands, whether they're like, wooden candles, whether they're, cigarette, like fancy, lighters. It's a little digital lighter here. Well, these are probably more 2017 now. The fidget spinners, I mean, There's so many things you can do. Survival watches, survival grenades. There's so many things you wouldn't even consider doing. And this kind of goes into how you can find those products that many other people might not be going into so much. So it's an amazing training. Lesson number 3 I loved a lot. It goes into some of the best Shopify apps to use. In fact, the essential Shopify apps. And again, these are not ridiculously long. They're not, which is why I love them, but they're still packed full of a ton of information. So you are going to have to do your research. You are going to have to learn. You are going to have to work. This is not a cheap course. It's not going to give you cheap training. It's going to give you stuff that works, but you have to put time into it. Now, this Facebook training here, and again, I don't want to go too much into it here, but I will say it's amazing stuff. The stuff I'm targeting is ridiculously fantastic. It doesn't get too advanced. But if you're completely new, or even if you've been doing Facebook ads for a couple of years, like I have, this gives you a lot of actionable things that you can do right now with Facebook to get started. It really does. It's fantastic. So let me go ahead and back up here to the next session here. Oops. Workshops. So next up, you have the Shopify Startup Masterclass. Now, this is for those of you that are brand new to Shopify. If you've never done Shopify before at all. Now, I've been doing Shopify for a while. So you'll see I haven't gone through all of these yet. I've only gone through the first 1.5 or so. Excuse me. But these videos are a style I love. They're kind of over-the-shoulder training. And it shows you literally step-by-step everything you need to do. And if you look at these videos here, 7 lessons here, it's only in session 1. If you look at session 2, we've got an additional 7 lessons or so. If we look at session 3, session 1, training 3, we have an additional 7 videos or so. So you really do have a lot of videos. It's not just 7 main videos here. It's really more individual lessons broken up into smaller digestible chunks. So again, I haven't gone through all of this yet, but from what I've seen, this is pretty fantastic stuff. And if I were completely new to Shopify, which I'm not now, this would certainly be where I would want to learn this stuff from. When I learned Shopify about 1.5 years ago, I went through a training program that was similar to this. And it was a great program, and I learned a lot, I really did. But it took me a lot, probably about 10 hours to complete. And it took me a while. And again, I've been successful because of that training. But from what I've seen so far, this training is a lot more condensed, a lot less time to go through. And I was still able to learn the same things I did from that other course. So it's worth taking the time to go through if you're completely new. So again, guys, you've got 4 main modules here. You got the live stuff. So my recommendation, guys, is go through the live training every week. And then, of course, as between the weekly trainings, make sure you go through Mandy's stuff. If you're new, by the way, I would suggest, number 1, starting at the Shopify Startup Masterclass. You need to know what you're doing with Shopify before you can do this. Now, before I got into Shopify, again, maybe 1.5 years ago, I've always been into WordPress. And I still not might know WordPress like the back of my hand. I still do. But the Shopify is an amazing platform. For e-commerce, I've done some stuff in WooCommerce as well, which is the WordPress Shopify platform, and I must say I feel personally that Shopify is superior, and as do they as well, which is why they are going to Shopify for their training, guys. So having said that, I'm trying not to make this too long here. My video here is obviously a lot to go through, but what I want to show you guys is this. If you do a Google search right now for Zaarkly Elite Roundtable Mastermind review, or even if you search for Zaarkly, you're going to find jefflenney.com right up there, right underneath their website. And you know why I'm there? It's because I know what the hell I'm doing. Pardon my, again, I blame the Jameson there. But it's because I know what I'm doing, and I know how to rank my reviews and how to rank products and how to rank pretty much anything I want to in Google. But if you do that, though, there's a point to this. I've got a pretty detailed review, which I'm going to be adding my video that I'm doing right now onto. So, hi, I'm going to be on this page soon. But you'll see I've got a bunch of screenshots here. I show you exactly what you're going to be getting. So I was actually wrong at 6 weeks, not 9, so 6 weeks of training. But I'm not going to read this. You can go through this yourself. But what I did want to point out, though, as well, though, is these 3 epic bonuses. And it's epic. Epic. It's fantastic stuff. Bonus 1, you get the social media Rolodex. This is custom-made intro letters for you to contact sourcing agents and a whole bunch of amazing resources for you to get even more benefits in the training. $2,000 value. Easy. Having gone through these, which I can't show to you now, but having gone through this Rolodex and these other training platforms, I would say these are very easily worth 3 or 4 times more the price of the price you will pay for the Zaarkly access. Bonus number 2 is the Zaarkly Outsourcing Network. So, for example, if you're brand new, for example, I said for example twice, you're not going to know where to go for web design, for graphic design, for product photography, for graphics, for web copy, etc. This shows you guys who they use and who you can use for a very reasonable price. So you don't have to go to Fiverr and try out 15 different graphic artists to find out who's going to do a good job for you. This shows you exactly who to use. Now this one, and again I cannot show you this, but this is ridiculously valuable. Done for you profit research. They give you 40 separate niche and sub-niche titles to help you find profitable ideas ridiculously quickly. And again, things people might not necessarily think about, such as maybe survival grenades or funky little iPhone chargers. And the reason I have this stuff is not because I'm a kid at heart, is because I do e-commerce stuff, and before I sell stuff, I test it. Here's a little fidget spinner. This one, by the way, I love. There's a smaller one I like better. My 2-year-old son loves this one, so I keep it out. But yeah, I love testing this stuff, and I usually get a copy sent to myself before I sell it. And you'll want to do that as well. But anyways, I'm moving on down here. You got the Zaarkly members area, which I just showed you. And you'll see that I break things down a bit more detailed here than I was able to do in my review. I break down the modules here. I break down everything, kind of what they cover here, the master class, which I mentioned before, bonuses, those bonuses that are included, I mentioned above, and then my review. And now my review I'm going to finish once I finish this video here. But I've got a bonus as well. Now, for those that do not know me, my name is Jeff Lenney. You might have seen me online before. I'm an internet marketing super affiliate, and I've worked with people like Onyx and Gall. In fact, I was Onyx head coach for 4 or 5 years. Jimmy Kim, Dory Friend, Aiden Booth, etc., etc. And my point of telling you this stuff is I know what I'm doing. I really do. And if these multi-millionaires trust me to work for them and with their students, there's got to be a reason for that. So I've got some pretty cool bonuses. Now, I mentioned right here, the training in Zaarkly is complete. It really is. I don't want to insult you by adding like 1,000 other bonuses that aren't going to teach you anything new. I don't want to offer you an iPad, which is fun, but it's not going to help you. But I got some pretty cool bonuses here, including this one here, which I think is pretty ridiculously valuable. So anyways, I got my bonuses. I've got some pretty awesome bonuses here. Sorry, I took a break to use the restroom and have a sip of this. But you get a Skype bonus coaching call with me. I'm pretty well versed in Shopify and e-commerce stuff. We can hop on a 30 to 60 minute Skype phone call together. I do limit this to the first, actually I believe I put 50 here. I'm going to limit this to the first 25 buyers. So message me if you are serious about this. I've got some additional training, the FBA stuff. Now, I'm going to say that this is probably the most valuable bonus right here. This Copywriter's Black Book bonus. If you want to sell stuff, and here's why I outsell people time and time again, is because I know how to write copy. I know how to reach people's emotions. I know how to sell to people. If you understand how to write copy, whether it be for your Beats by Dre headphones, whether it be for an iPhone stand, whether it be for a fidget spinner, or for a freaking mustache box or whatever. If you know how to write funny and intriguing copy, you can outsell your competitors every single time. So I've got some amazing stuff here on copywriting, and honestly, the value is $12. I put that as $12 value. I would say this is truly priceless. If you can really understand and master copywriting, it's worth millions of dollars over your lifetime and your career. It really is. Central Twitter techniques, video marketing stuff. This one here I think is equally awesome here. It's videos and audio training, but it's on mindset to action. I'm not much into personal development. I'm not much into manifesting and believing in myself and everything. But I do feel though that if you have the right mindset, if you know that you're going to succeed at something, that you're going to do it. You might buy access to this course and think, oh fuck, I'm not going to do this. It's too hard. I can't do it. This isn't for me. You know what? If you go into that with that type of negative attitude, You're going to fail every single time, because that negative attitude holds you back. That's why when I go into something personally, whether it takes me a month or a year, I know that I'm going to succeed at what I do, because I'm going to put my mind and my heart into it. And I have never failed in anything in the long term. Yes, I've failed in maybe individual campaigns, etc. But because I put my heart and mind into things, I've never failed when it comes down to things, which is why, again, I'm in my beautiful house in Orange County, California. I've got my home office here. I'm able to work from home full time. My wife hasn't had to work in years. I go on vacations. I was in Hawaii twice the past year. I'm going to the Caribbean I'm going to the Caribbean next month. I'm going to Ireland in June for a marketing conference. I'm able to have that lifestyle and that freedom is because I took the time to invest in myself. And because I'm not a quitter and I didn't give up when I failed the first one time or even the first 10 or the first 20 times. So having the right mindset really does make all of the difference in the world. So again, I'm not really one to manifest things. If I think about having $1 million, I'll have it, but mindset is huge, which is why I included this bonus training in here. So guys, having said that, if you have any questions, please do not be shy. Again, I put myself on camera because I'm a real person. Hey, look at this. If you look at my camera when I paused it, it actually realigns properly. That's weird. So here's the whole me. Hi. So because I'm a real person, as you can see, I go on the camera so you can know I'm not just some fake internet marketer doing some fake reviews. In fact, if you Google me, you're going to find a bunch of awesome stuff about me. Nothing bad. No scam board. If you look at Jeff Lenney scam. You know why there's nobody calling me a scammer or anything, or nobody saying that I ripped them off? It's because when I do my reviews, I make sure that I hook you guys up and I give you guys 100% honesty from the very beginning. Here, if you just go down here more, page 3, like Jeff Lenney, anything negative here. It's funny, there's nobody online saying that I'm a scammer or that I ripped them off. I wonder why. Let's go to page 4. You know, you can even go to page 10. You're not going to find anything there because I don't rip people off. I'm here. If I'm going to make a recommendation for something, it's going to be because it's a legitimate product and I wholeheartedly recommend it. So, having said that, guys, again, if you have any questions, please do not be shy and let me know. Post them in the comment section here down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this. And if you do purchase, I would appreciate if you would purchase via my link. You're going to get those bonuses. All you have to do if you buy via my link is click on this contact form right here, or the contact link at the top. Send me over a quick email, and assuming it's a weekday, I'll probably get your bonuses within a few hours. If it's a weekend, maybe a day or two, but no more than one full business day. So, having said that, guys, thank you again so much for watching this. Again, please do not be shy. I'm not saying this to impress you. That hey, Jeff, this seems like he really cares. No, I really do care. So, any questions, please do not be shy. Let me know. Ask me, email me, or even better, leave a comment at the bottom of my review, because I guarantee if you've got a question right now, there's probably 50 other people watching this that have that same question. Having said that, thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon.